Hi guys, it's Jan. Welcome back. So today I decided to do a video because I know I've been really bad with making videos, totally inconsistent, but I have been really busy with my beauty room here, really just looking at apps really lately and just trying to get inspiration and trying to find the best place for everything in this room. I will do an updated beauty room tour or whatever this is called. I don't know. I called it a closet originally, but it really ended up becoming like a fashion room or a beauty room. But I will do an updated tour on this, and then while I'm at it, I probably will throw in a makeup collection as well because I have some storage now where everything beforehand was on my makeup table and I hated the way it looked. I hated seeing all this acrylic that I had up here on my makeup table. It was too functional. So I've really been obsessed with trying to find prettier ways to decorate a makeup table while still having the main pieces of my acrylic storage on here, but I had smaller little boxes all throughout and it just looked too cold. So I got storage and I did away with the acrylic boxes for the most part, and now it's a prettier room, I feel, with what I've done lately. So I've just been really obsessed with it. I do have one thing I want to tell you guys about in my weekly edit. It's something I mentioned before, but it's an app called Houses, Houzz, and I have been obsessed with it. I have been on it really so much and have gotten so many great ideas on how to do rooms like this for the look I was trying to go for. I'm really very happy with the way this room came out. It's not quite done. I do have a couple of things to do, but that app is just so great. So if you're looking to do kitchens or patios, kids' playrooms, it has on the side, different things to choose from. Or you can, type in your own kind of search and it'll bring you to just these most gorgeous pictures. And you could shop for products on this app as well. And I'm just hooked on it. I just go through page after page or picture after picture of, beautiful rooms that just inspire me so much. So that's one of my first likes. It's been a like for at least a month and a half, going on 2 months now. And really that's what I've been doing. I've been shopping for this room and just really trying to bring it to where I thought I could bring it, and I'm really very happy with it. So stay tuned for an updated room tour here. But let's just dive into my weekly edit because I know you guys have been missing this. I'm going to start with 3 hair care products bought all on the same day, all at Target, because I had the extensions in my hair and I didn't realize I needed something that was sulfate free to keep the extensions really looking fresh and really nicely maintained. So I was getting the extensions tightened, which is the one drawback to having sewn-in extensions. I thought they would be tighter for a longer period of time. If I find out that I have to get them tightened fairly frequently. Basically what it is, it's a braid that's in my hair and the extension is sewn into it. Two things with this sewn-in extension method. I prefer it way more than the clip-ins because the clip-ins would just, I like waking up having my long hair back. And my hair's growing at a good pace underneath. But I do like it better than the clip-in extensions so far. But there's 2 things to this that I really just don't care for with having sewn-in extensions. Number one, they get very itchy. And I guess that's because, your scalp is not breathing under each braid and it gets very itchy. So I needed a product to combat that because there was one night where I just could not sleep. It was so itchy and I was ready to just have my husband cut all the extensions out and just do away with them. It got that bad. But when they loosened up, they're not so itchy. So it's a combination of them being tight and your scalp is not breathing underneath, which that's one thing. And the other thing is them just getting loose is just annoying to have to constantly worry about, after washing and after manipulating the braid, are they going to be loose? And I went to get the extensions cut and I went to a salon that I had heard was good with extension, and the woman just kept washing my hair. And I finally was like, I kind of sat up to let her know that I was done. And I mean, it was a really relaxing wash of my hair, but I really do feel that they loosened them considerably that day. So I am looking into the beaded method now, and another salon recommended the taped in extensions. I don't know, but my hair I just wish would grow underneath, and then I'll be done with extensions altogether. It's growing at a pretty good pace, but you know, I'm impatient. So anyway, so I did need, that was a long spiel on my hair, but I did need to get some sulfate-free products for my hair just to maintain them and keep them looking really healthy, because your hair, the natural oils of your hair are not going to go to obviously the extensions. So you need to keep them maintained and very healthy looking. And what helps do that is sulfate-free products. So I picked up these two from L'Oreal. This is the Everstrong sulfate-free hair and scalp system. And I picked up an anti-breakage shampoo, which is this one here, because I did suffer a lot of breakage from the original ombre. And I figured that would be just overall very, very good. As long as it was sulfate-free, I figured I was, you know, picking up a good product. Anyway, and this one, I don't know why I picked up this one. This is the thickening conditioner. I think I just saw, you know, 2 green bottles and thought they went together, but that's fine. It has a really nice scent. It's rosemary mint. And if I didn't say already, I got these at Target, and I think they were like around $6.99 a piece. So far I've been really, really happy with these. My hair feels really super conditioned when I get out of the shower, and I would totally recommend them if you're looking for something that's sulfate free. Now, getting back to that itchiness of the braids or the sewn-in extensions, I got this Palmer's Olive Oil Formula Conditioning Spray Oil that conditions the hair and scalp. And I was really looking to condition my scalp just to do away with that itchiness. And I want my hair to grow in healthy, so it really does start with the scalp anyway. I ended up using this like on my arms one night, and my arms felt like really great and smooth and not greasy. It just really, you know, conditioned nicely, or moisturized, I guess. I really like this. This is great. What I do for my hair though is when it's wet, I'll take a little bit on my fingertips and I'll, you know, kind of go under the braids a little bit without really loosening them, just to condition the scalp. And then I'll also just spray it on my hair itself, the hair shaft. Really would totally recommend this. I really, really like it. Again, I got it at Target. I don't remember how much this was, but I found that it had dual purpose. I can use it for my body. I didn't have any reaction to it. And it's also sulfate free, if I didn't say that already. So a really good product. Okay, let's move this along. A perfume. I purchased this at TJ Maxx. It was $20. It's a Juicy Couture perfume. I never had one of them before, but I always liked the way they smelled. This is Peace, Love, and Juicy Couture, and it did have a pink tassel that kind of fell apart and made a mess, so I just threw that out, but I do like the fragrance. I think it's very crisp. I think it's very sharp, and it's very floral, but in a very sharp way. It's not a very soft fragrance. That's the best way I can describe it. Maybe you guys are familiar with it. I'm sure some of you are. But for $20, I figured I'd take a chance. So I've been using this and I have liked it. And what I liked about it is that it lasts. So even if it doesn't smell, you know, as strong as it first goes on, because I would say it does smell strong when it first goes on, it does taper off and it does leave a nice scent. So you can still smell it, which is my main problem with most perfumes. I want to spray it once and smell it all day. And I have no problem spraying perfume 2 or 3 times during the day. I really don't, because I love always smelling like something. But I have something else I can add to this too. I'm going to actually, but I really do like this. So the other thing I'm going to add to this is something that I picked up at Target as well. It's a Bodycology spray, and I forgot to include this, but I'm glad I was talking about a fragrance. And this one is called the After Dark Mist. Again, my scents that I tend to like either are going to be sweet and powdery or sweet and spicy, but I always like a sweetness to it. And this definitely is very dark and sensuous. Dark is not a good way to describe it. Very, how would I describe this? Very, it's so hard to describe fragrances, isn't it? Smell this if you're in Target, which is where I got it. It just smells really, really nice. I love body sprays because when I jump out of the shower, I tend to moisturize in my bathroom, and then I come into my room here, and then I'll follow up with whatever else I need to do. And I typically always love to spray a body spray on me first, because I just I know that's going to just be a nice layering aspect to whatever perfume I'm going to follow up with. So this is a nice one. So it's called After Dark. So it does have that kind of deeper, I guess deeper is the word I was looking for, kind of fragrance, but it's got a sweetness to it as well. You know, typically that's what I like. I'm always probably going to describe fragrances the same way because I really am not good at describing fragrances. Okay, so a departure for me, guys, and if you've already noticed with me holding up products, you're probably like, Jan is wearing something other than a red, a dark color, or a nude nail polish. And yes, I am, and I am loving it. And sometimes a certain blue or a certain pink will have me hooked. And this I've been wearing for like a week and a half. It's Essie's Bikini So Teeny. I had this on my nail polish rack, and I'm just encouraged by spring and open windows and changing my draperies and doing everything around the house to just welcome the warmer weather and to have just, you know, the windows open and just really embrace it because it's been such a horrible winter. And that really, although I'm still wearing black and I can't get away from wearing black because I probably always will and always do in the summer, but with nail polish and lipsticks, but more particularly nail polish, I've lightened up a lot. And I love this, and it's what I'm wearing now, and it's just so pretty. It is a departure for me, but it's not one I'm looking to take off in like a day or two, so that's good. So I've had this for a while and really just started to use it. Okay, another product that I fell in love with just by chance because I was searching actually Jordana for another product which I ended up getting. It's not a complete dislike, a little bit of a miss right now for me, but it's not a complete all and out dislike. This one I really, really like. This is their FabuBrow Eyebrow Pencil by Jordana. I think this was like $2.99. This is in the color 01 Taupe. And I did try and do swatches just to check my lighting out because the lighting is going to be a little different until I get that down. But this is the FabuBrow. It's a little light for me. It's kind of more like a caramel kind of color, but I can always deepen it. But I've been using it straight from the pencil without changing the color, even though I have the Anastasia Dip Brow in chocolate, and I love that too. But I wanted something that was a pencil that was a little bit drier. Now, if you're familiar with Max Lingering, the color is perfect for me. It's just that it goes through so quickly. And at any given time in my back-to-Mac bag, I usually have one or two in there. And that gets pricey after a while. So I said, be smart and look for something that was going to be a little bit more cost-effective, but that's going to work just as well. And this little brush is actually pretty good too. And it moves the product around beautifully. This product is not too waxy, but it's not too dry that it pulls at the skin. I absolutely really, really like it right now. So again, that's the swatch. And the color again is Taupe. And I definitely want to go back and explore the other colors, but so far so good with this. So I had to include that. Now the other thing, like I said, is kind of a miss right now. It's not something I totally dislike, but you hear people talk about it. It's the Jordana EasyLiner for Lips in the color Tawny. When I first looked at it, I was like, definitely a color I'm gonna love. I mean, really, it's just very warm. It's like a warm, spicy peach terracotta. I thought it was going to be really pretty on me, and I think it is. But sometimes I like to fill in my lips with the lip liner too, and it looked very old and dated when I did that. So I was kind of thrown a little bit by it. But just, you know, doing the lip liner and not filling it in, it's okay. So I'm going to play around with this a little bit more. But I would definitely recommend it just for the price point. It's $2.99, $3.99, whatever it is. So it's got a great price, but a little bit of a miss for me right now. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I wanted to just show you my weekly likes. I think I got everything here. And, you know, just jump on here and say hello to you guys. And if I have some time, and I have a couple of minutes, I'm going to show you real quickly what I have on for my face of the day. So the foundation is the Bourjois Healthy Mix, which I love this. I'm in the color of 53. And this I wanted to show in a haul, but I have it on today. It's the Covergirl and Olay Eye Rehab Brightening Concealer in 320 Fair Light. I love this. It goes beautifully on the skin, under foundation, on top of foundation. It's just a really good product to try. My blush today is Prestige Baked Blush in 01 Pink. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. It really leaves a beautiful lilac highlight. I don't know if you can tell, but it is just absolutely beautiful. So there you go right there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And they have other colors too, really pretty ones I want to explore. For my lips today, I have the Rimmel 103 Kate Moss color. Hard to find. And when I find these, I'm definitely going to pick up 2 of them at a time. This is my newest one. My oldest one, or my older one, is in my makeup bag, but I had this in my makeup table and I wanted to definitely show you. I've been wearing this a lot. I mean, really a lot, and I love it. And I paired it with today another thing I was going to show you in a haul, but it's what I have on. It's the Milani pencil in 09 True Instacolor Color Statement Lip Liner, and I love this. It's definitely a pretty color right there. It's a little bit more darker than the Tawny, but I think it's gorgeous. And I think that this combination of this really pretty rosy pink and the darker, more terracotta spice lip liner is very similar to a lot of the editorials you're seeing in Victoria's Secrets. Lots of times they're bronzy, but sometimes they want that deep rosy lip but still looks natural, and this is one way to get it, to combine these 2 types of colors. So there's the rosy color, and there is the make sure I have the right one. No, here is the lipstick and there is the spice. So it's that one and that one. That's my lip combination today, and I think it gives a real pretty natural rosy but flesh toned kind of lip color. That makes any sense. Okay, my eyeliner is something I got in a glossy box, not this past month, which was a great one by the way, but the month previous, and it is the Sumita Beauty black eyeliner. It's almost got the consistency, almost the same as the Rimmel Scandalize. I mean, look at that. That is crazy pigmentation, and it's been great. And I like to put it on and smudge it out with a 219 by MAC or the one by Sigma, and it does a great job blending. And it gives you time to actually blend it. So Sumita, I'll put that down below. And another Rimmel favorite, it's the Scandalize in Silver. I do have it in my waterline. It's waterproof, but I do find that it a little bit wears off, but it stays in my lashes. In my lower lashes, it gets caught in between the lower lashes because that's how I put it on. I put it on a little heavy, and then throughout the day you see like a little bit of a sparkle in my lashes, and I love that look. Oh, by the way, I got a new brush. I really have to do this haul. I want to show you guys. The Expert Face brush by Real Techniques. This is fantastic, like all their other brushes. I have been loving this too. And 2 mascaras today. One was opened up and not really used, so I wanted to use it before it dried up, which is the Lash Out Butterfly, which is pretty nice, but it doesn't give me everything that I look for in a mascara. So then I went to this Tarte Gifted one, Amazonian Clay Smart Mascara, and this I found was drying out. So I'm not really thrilled with my lashes today, but I do tend to curl my lashes after the first couple of coats get a little tacky, and then I go back in with like 2 or 3 more coats. I'm like a mascara fiend. But anyway, so this is my mascara combination today, and that is it for my face of the day. So I showed you the blush. The eyeshadow today, I'm sorry, is Latte and Shimma by Makeup Geek, and everything else I just showed you. And my fragrance is the perfume today, the Peace, Love, and Juicy, I think it is. But anyway, so that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see everyone very, very soon. Hopefully I'll make another one tomorrow before the kids are home for the weekend, because then it gets a little difficult. But everyone, enjoy your Thursday. Happy first day of spring. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye, everyone.